word, the mansion's positively overrun with foreign folk on this most inauspicious of Lucian's days.
He catches himself and scrapes his throat in a brief moment of embarrassment.
I do apologize if I came across as impertinent just now, and I hope you'll forgive my unabating boldness when I assume Milady has come here in search of an audience with either Lord or Lady Kem.
Come out wherever you are.
Lady Kem is having tea in the drawing room over in the north wing. I'm quite certain a person as obviously well-travelled as yourself will have no problem drifting in that general direction should she deem it fit to do so. What are you suggesting? Why, I am no horticulturalist. If you've questions about the species in Lady Kem's collection, you must speak with her yourself. However, Lady Kem may not appreciate fielding questions from someone of your unrefined stature. I trust you won't take offense. Nobility must adhere to protocol. I'm afraid I can't accommodate you with the opportunity to have a word with Milord Kem at this precise moment, milady. Milord left early in the morning in pursuit of business, and he hasn't yet returned. I'm not privy to the details of Milord's ventures, but I gather his outing pertains to his office as Grand Master of the Paladins and the ousting of certain firebrands from the city. A most noble task, I'm sure. Unless I'm quite mistaken, in which case I once more apologize profusely, you'll most likely find Milord in the immediate vicinity of the Magister headquarters. The Magisters, in case my previous sentence lacked clarity, being the firebrands I alluded to. Oh, I meant, of course, Milady's countrymen, the lizard excellencies that have sought shelter under this esteemed roof in the aftermath of the dreadful attack that was inflicted upon the Imperial Consulate. It saddens me to say there are a number of deaths to mourn, but no doubt we all rejoice at the survival of the nobles. After all, a mere clerk is so easily replaced, wouldn't you say?
Come out wherever you are.
None of us are perfect, milady. Oh, gracious! Her? I truly hope you are not in cahoots with that brazen peddler. Well, she's in the dining room. Yes, do please excuse me, for I've a party of dignitaries to attend to. They've an appetite for an aperitif, and the port, needless to say, does not pour itself.
She'll find me.
Come out wherever you are. Come out wherever you are.
I saw Daddy with some weird-looking cat in the garden. I think he was even talking to it. He called it Archu, I think. Anyway, I asked if I could pet it, but Daddy shooed me away.
Well, Mom, we were hoping you'd see fit to reopen the school.
I'll talk to my husband. He loves children so.
A striking painting, truly, and
featuring a familiar face.
Lady Kem sniffs with the pride of a peacock spreading its tail.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Possibly Ram's finest work. You may recognize the people in it. Alexander, of course, and your own King Gongi. Justinia, the Dwarven Queen, and the great elven seer Tiriara, too. The Quorum. It was here that they made history, in this very room, in fact.
Lady Kem smiles graciously and offers you a cup of tea.
The Voidwoken invasion was in its infancy, and it was becoming clear that the creatures were drawn to source. Bishop Alexander called the Quorum together. He demanded the elves, dwarves, and lizards agree to his plan. Gather and quarantine source users across Rivellon.
She takes a slow sip of tea, eyeing you closely just above the cup's rim.
Come out wherever you are.
Lady Kem's look of disgust tells you all you need to know, yet she elaborates anyway.
Do you truly suppose half-brained, filth-ridden bone piles should have a voice in Rivellon's future? Alexander would never humour such a beast, and I most certainly would not allow one in my home.
She huffs, she puffs, and she continues with her story.
The Lizard King, stately when silent, yet so great was his descent I was sure his shouts would split the ground open beneath us. A travesty! Alexander sought to protect us all from a scourge. The fork-tongued devil would sooner usher in a dark age than round up the troublemakers. You soil Alexander's legacy. The bishop was a man of action. Lazy slugs like Gongi will be the death of Rivellon, mark my words. Then there was the Queen. Smart as a whip, that one, and just as likely to sting you. Justinia listened to Alexander intently. I'd always thought of dwarves as pragmatic. I presumed she would ally with him, but she proved disloyal. The dwarves would not be part of his plan. I had forgotten that pragmatism is usually partnered with stubbornness, particularly when accompanied by an overabundance of ale. Are you telling me that a pleasure as noble as a cup of tea is akin to a tankard of foaming swill? Foolishness. Attention turned to Tiriara. Perhaps she would bolster Alexander's position. The elven seer. Her heart bled, she said. A millennium of memories warned against a pogrom, she said. She would not assist the great Alexander. No great loss, I must add. The elves are scattered to the wind. Their influence is as thin as a dying willow's twig. Besides, like any elf, Tiriara's head floats in the clouds. They tell wonderful stories, but live fantasies as absurd as any lizard dreamers.
Lady Kem responds to your insult with a cocked head and a crooked smile.
You may not think it, but I prefer action to dreams, my dear. The void cannot be turned back on the power of wishes. Well, as lovely as story time has been, I'd say you've worn out your welcome. I won't be so rude to ask you to leave, but I will not insist that you stay either. Do pass the tea.
The weather has been frightful.
I don't believe you're here at my behest, are you, darling? Do feel free to rest your feet elsewhere in the manor before being on your way. Ta-ta.
Yes, I must agree.
I must take advantage of the moment. We are only granted an audience by invitation.
Shall Lord Kem be joining us, my lady?
Linda, I fear, is far too busy with his little coup. Perhaps he may find some time for us later. But let's not hold our breath, shall we? More tea?
Come out wherever you are.
But please, tell me about yourselves.
Well, ma'am, we were hoping you'd see fit to reopen the school.
I'll talk to my husband. He loves children so. Do pass the tea.
You're looking well, my lady.
But please, tell me about yourselves.
Well, ma'am, we were hoping you'd see fit to reopen the school.
Come out wherever you are. 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 Come out wherever you are.
I'll talk to my husband. He loves children so.
One so yearns for calm and earth.
Do pass the tea.
The weather has been frightful.
Linda, I fear, is far too busy with his little coup. Perhaps he may find some time for us later. But let's not hold our breath.
Come out wherever you are. 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 Come out wherever you are.
Well, isn't this convivial?
Come out wherever you are.
You're looking well, my lady.
Come out wherever you are.
But please, Tell me about yourselves.
Well, ma'am, we were hoping you'd see fit to reopen the school.
I'll talk to my husband. He loves children so. What better way to spend Lucian's day than drinking tea with friends?
Having the time of my life, truly.
What better way to spend Lucian's day than drinking tea with friends?
Remarkable. So hard to find a nice original such as this these days.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
Come out, wherever you are. Not with Master Kem being the way he's been. Can't blame her for drinking so much tea. You one of those conchulator lizards, or whatever they're called. You might be a guest, but you need to stay out the way, lest you want to season tonight's stew.
Another one? How many more of you can Lady K possibly take in?
Not with Master Kem being the way he's been.
I'm working here. Leave me be.
For heaven's sake, would you please... Oh, ever so sorry. I thought you were that rotten butler about to warn me once again to take the ocular, not the tactile approach. I swear I've a mind to beat him to death with the nearest dictionary I can find. Because that little snob thinks me unworthy of being in his precious lord's mansion, appraising his precious lord's collection of antiques. Just you try judging the state of a Vadistian armoire if you're not even allowed to rummage through its drawers. I'm merely appraising the many antiques gathered in here in this beautiful mansion.
A roguish little smile suddenly plays upon her lips.
What else would I be doing? My, you do drive a hard bargain, don't you? Very well. Consider yourself invited. Now listen closely. Rumour has it that Lord Kim's mansion is built upon a massive vault in which he hides his true valuables. His entire house is but a smokescreen for the real treasure hidden underneath. I've had no luck so far in locating this fabled vault, but if you do, I swear the entire hoard is yours. No questions asked. All I want in return for this information is a trio of curios that is said to be kept inside. The portrait of the divine, the cup of kings, and the scroll of eternity. Everything else is yours. A most satisfactory arrangement. Highly interesting. And highly valuable. Perhaps even quite out of your league. Anything else? Come out, wherever you are. Blame her for drinking so much tea. Not with Master Kemp being the way he's been. Come out, wherever you are.
How dreadfully crowded these rooms have become. One so yearns for calm and early.
I bit the Master Kim, I did. I could have sworn it was another man in a master suit, but it weren't. Now I'm in the doghouse like the humans say. He'll come and get me again when he washes off the stench, I know it. But I bit the Master Kem, sure as worms is in a sour apple. I couldn't help it, I swear. Kem all smelled like when the garden man cuts down a decayed tree, like he was using flowers to hide the rot. A little like you, but a little not like you too. Only nudging and tail wag the next time, I promise. No licking though, I don't want to taste the rot again.
This won't be of any use. Garbage.
And you thought Rivellon was flat?
I've spotted something. What's this? I found something. Careful now. That's a trap. Careful now. That's a trap. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Scratching the pole does wonders for your nails.
Careful! I've spotted a trap. Did Kem write this, do you suppose? Or did he just confiscate it from someone else? Why would Lord Kem have a black ring mirror in his attic? Someone has taken a great interest in Vanis.
The surface of the mirror is smooth and unblemished. Not a single speck of dust sits on the black glass. A vision appears. It wavers, then becomes clear. In the reddish light cast by flowing lava, you see a cave. You recognize it. This is the Sallow Man's cave. The roof has fallen in. Nothing there lives.
Careful! I've spotted a trap. Kem write this, do you suppose? Or did he just confiscate it from someone else? Why would Lord Kem have a black-green mirror in his attic?
The surface of the mirror is a vision appear.
Someone has taken a great interest in Dallas. Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Tragedy befell us at the consulate, but at least Lord Kem offered us pleasantries and protection. He's one of the few truly honorable souls left in this city.
The Lizard Consulate is gone. All that survives of it is what I managed to take with me. Care to see what I have? Perhaps we can make an arrangement. It was quite terrible and wonderful. Slaughter, death, opportunity. We were gathered there in anticipation of Lucian's Day, when suddenly the ground shook, monsters howled for blood, and fires raged around us. Many a great name perished in that sudden hell. As for myself, I'm glad I survived long enough to collect what treasures I could. Surely you might find something useful among them? Oh, it was devastating, to be sure. But what good does mourning do for either the living or the dead? I found a spot of fortune in the flames. It would be wrong to squander it, yes? Best to sell anything of value. The voice of the ancient empire must still be heard in Arx, and that will require gold. Our consulate may be gone, but I will not let us be reduced to utter beggars. I merely do what is necessary to fund our ongoing diplomatic efforts.
Our consulate lies in ruins. A day of celebration has become a day of catastrophe. I see the horrors still, floating afore my eyes.
Damn! Damn!
The helmet of the Devourer resembles a dragon's head. Longing pins you in place as ash begins to fall from above. The world is a crudely woven tapestry, but you are an artisan beyond compare. You want, no, need, the finest craftsmanship. The longing turns sharp, obsessive. You must return to your workshop. As the pangs fade, someone else lingers near you.
Why, hello again. Most certainly. Anything else?
Come out, wherever you are. Come out, wherever you are.
How dreadfully crowded these rooms have become. One so yearns for the calm of earlier days.
Come out, wherever you are. Did you find them? Come out, wherever you are. I suppose. Why, hello again. Did you find them? Then the vault is real. I can't believe it. What did you find? Do show me, please. Let's have a long-awaited look. Come out, wherever you are.
How dreadfully crowded these rooms have become. One so yearns for the calm of earlier days.
And so I finally have all three. 7 bless you for your troubles. Although no greater blessing, really, than lots and lots of precious things. Come out, wherever you are.
From my home in Alaron, I packed my life up in a book. I set my course far on the map. And here I am to tip my cap.
Oh, all done then?
I've walked this earth, each vale and peak, from forests fair to cities bleak, and in each place I've come to find My surest friend is my own mind.
She responds with a nervous wave, and her eyes flit to the mansion behind her.
I packed my life up in a club. I set my course on.
Fascinating items of interest and lizards.
And here I am to tip my
Various others.
Real antiques at realistic prices. Who cares to trade?